Prague is the capital and largest city in the Czech Republic, the 13th largest city in the European Union and the historical capital of Bohemia. Situated on the Vltava River, Prague is home to about 1.3 million people, while its metropolitan area is estimated to have a population of 2.7 million. The city has a temperate oceanic climate, with relatively warm summers and chilly winters. Prague is a political, cultural, and economic center of Central Europe, complete with a rich history. Founded during the Romanesque and flourishing by the Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque eras, Prague was the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia and the main residence of several Holy Roman emperors, most notably of Charles IV. It was an important city to the Habsburg monarchy and its Austro-Hungarian Empire. The city played major roles in the Bohemian and Protestant Reformation, the 30 Years' War, and in 20th century history as the capital of Czechoslovakia between the World Wars and the post-war communist era. Prague is home to a number of well-known cultural attractions, many of which survived the violence and destruction of 20th century Europe. Main attractions include Prague Castle, Charles Bridge, Old Town Square with the Prague Astronomical Clock, the Jewish Quarter, Petrin Hill and Vyšehrad. Since 1992, the extensive historic center of Prague has been included in the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. The city has more than 10 major museums, along with numerous theaters, galleries, cinemas and other historical exhibits. An extensive modern public transportation system connects the city. It is home to a wide range of public and private schools, including Charles University in Prague, the oldest university in Central Europe. Prague is classified as an Alpha global city according to GAWC studies and ranked 6th in the TripAdvisor World List of Best Destinations in 2016. In 2019, the city was ranked as 69th most livable city in the world by Mercer. In the same year, the PICSA Index ranked the city as 13th most livable city in the world. Its rich history makes it a popular tourist destination, and as of 2017, the city receives more than 8.5 million international visitors annually. In 2017, Prague was listed as the 5th most visited European city after London, Paris, Rome, and Istanbul. During the 1,000 years of its existence, Prague grew from a settlement stretching from Prague Castle in the north to the fort of Vyšehrad in the south, to become the capital of a modern European country. The region was settled as early as the Paleolithic Age. Jewish chronicler David Solomon Gans, citing Cyriacus Spangenberg, claimed that the city was founded as Boiêm in c. 1306 BC by an ancient king, Boya. Around the 5th and 4th century BC, a Celtic tribe appeared in the area, later establishing settlements including an oppidum in Zavist, a present-day suburb of Prague, and naming the region of Bohemia, which means, home of the Bo people. In the last century BC, the Celts were slowly driven away by Germanic tribes, leading some to place the seat of the Marcomanni king, Marabodhus, in southern Prague in the suburb now called Zavist, around the area where present-day Prague stands. The 2nd century map drawn by Ptolemaios mentioned a Germanic city called Cassages. In the late 5th century AD, during the Great Migration period following the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, the Germanic tribes living in Bohemia moved westwards, and, probably in the 6th century, the Slovak tribes settled the central Bohemian region. In the following 3 centuries, the Czech tribes built several fortified settlements in the area, most notably in the Srka Valley, Batovis and Levý Hradec. The construction of what came to be known as Prague Castle began near the end of the 9th century, expanding a fortified settlement that had existed on the site since the year 800. The first masonry under Prague Castle dates from the year 885 at the latest. The other prominent Prague fort, the Přemysled Fort Vyšehrad, was founded in the 10th century, some 70 years later than Prague Castle. Prague Castle is dominated by the cathedral, which began construction in 1344, but wasn't completed until the 20th century. The legendary origins of Prague attribute its foundation to the 8th century Czech duchess and prophetess Libuš and her husband, Prímil, founder of the Przemyslid dynasty. Legend says that Libu's came out on a rocky cliff high above the Vltava and prophesied, "I see a great city whose glory will touch the stars." She ordered a castle and a town called Prague to be built on the site. The region became the seat of the dukes and later kings of Bohemia. Under Holy Roman Emperor Otto II, the area became a bishopric in 973. Until Prague was elevated to archbishopric in 1344. It was under the jurisdiction of the Archbishopric of Mainz. Prague was an important seat for trading where merchants from across Europe settled, including many Jews. As recalled in 96,